Hello.
Welcome to our video.
So we're waiting at the train station.
We're at the Dumfries
train station.
The taxi driver said he doesn't care about football, so he didn't watch the women's game yesterday. And
I
then
don't
he
wanna
said he
hear
doesn't
it.
care who wins as long as England does it.
Yeah.
Great, thanks.
Typical Scottish, so I expected that answer, honestly. I didn't think they'd have much pride for him.
Yeah.
You know, it's just more something to watch and hopefully watch them lose.
But we've been a little tired the last couple days, and we've reminded ourselves it's okay to take a break while traveling.
We stayed at the Holiday Inn, and it felt kind of like home. It did, and I think that's okay. I think it was okay to stay somewhere that was more familiar.
You know, relax, work on blogging and reading, and just watch a couple of movies together. And for the last month and a half, we've been really on. Traveling's been fun, it's been great, but with, like, working at people's property, you definitely have to constantly be on. You don't get as much privacy as maybe you'd like, especially as a couple.
You really don't have a home, and so it really is like you have a bedroom, but you don't want to be hidden in your bedroom at your host house. You want to be out with the host. You don't really have a place to decompress. When you're decompressing, you're traveling to the next spot, and so even then you're not fully relaxed. So we decided to take a day, kind of 2 days, to really just hang out and read and enjoy it, because it is a lot. It is. We're traveling with our bags. We're going somewhere almost every other week. We don't have a home.
But we'll have a home soon. Yeah, we are each other's home. That's when we learn. You know, we definitely are comfortable with each other, and wherever we're at, we feel comfortable. But definitely getting used to traveling. I mean, you're still a little homesick because it's so much different than America. But getting around isn't too bad. I mean, I just bought train tickets super easily. And
cab service is only £7. And I think the homesick thing is important to recognize, is that, like, yeah, it's been a month, but it has, like, we're still in a second country now, and homesickness might still happen. And we're entirely different cultures, you know. We're in places that we're unaccustomed to. It's okay to be homesick.
When you miss people's birthdays, shout out to my niece. Hi,
Happy
Naya.
birthday, Naya.
Happy birthday, Naya. And my mom just got a new dog, you know, so you just miss certain family things. And, like, the family dog passed away, like, the first couple weeks that we were traveling. Glad I wasn't exactly there, because it would have hit me a lot harder.
Even if you lived in different states in the U.S., there are things that you miss and that you wish you could go back to. And I guess some of it is too, is like, this has kind of become normal for us. So this doesn't feel new or exciting. It just kind of feels like what we're doing. And I think also it's because we're not in an entirely different culture. It's pretty westernized over here, so it doesn't feel like we're really
Still English speaking too.
right.
So
it's
that
like we're not
helps.
doing something drastic when we are. We have to remind ourselves that we are.
Yeah, we're in a totally new place. And I mean, it'll be nice because we have a couple days in Aberdeen, and then we might go up to Inverness and check out the Loch Ness Lake
Yes.
and look for Nessie. And then from there, we got to go to our house sitting, dog sitting gig and be there for about a month.
And that
or
will be
so.
nice. We'll have a house for a month.
And just relax. And that was through work away. So go work away. Definitely helps because the weeks that we have worked at people's properties, we've saved a ton of money. So then when we weren't at their properties, we could spend money on a hostel or hotel and, like, go out to eat a little bit more, less frugally, especially just kind of eat dessert and get some more drinks and enjoy our time. And so we're not having to be so frugal because we are the weeks that we work for people. So that's why we did the whole woofing and work away thing.
Right.
And it's been really helpful.
To think, because if you think about it, if we're someplace for a week, that's 6 nights-ish, 7 nights where we're not having to spend any money on hotels and food, because maybe we don't have to eat out as often, if at all, you know. And then now this next week we are entirely living out of hotels and buying food, and so it allows us to flip-flop. And then now that with a month in Gardenston, we'll save a ton of money because we won't be spending any money on rent or hotels or those expenses.
Just go get groceries and that'll be cheaper. We've noticed that groceries as a whole are a little bit cheaper than in America, so that's kind of nice. We'll just be able to hang out and relax, and we get to take care of a dog and then house it, and so it shouldn't be tough work in a sense, like we have been doing, busting butt and digging.
We've done a lot. I mean, every project we've done a lot of digging except for our first one.
Definitely done a good amount of, you know, manual labor, which I'm never adverse to. But
right, we're not against it.
But it's really nice to have a relaxing time, and we plan on writing a lot more and reading. We definitely enjoy reading, and it'll be nice to relax, get our batteries charged up, and then we're planning on possibly going to a couple amusement parks while we head down south.
Yes, this is new plan. So we had this discussion as we're trying to figure out kind of what we want to do. We really have no rules right now. There's no set itinerary, and there's nobody telling us where to go or what to do, and so we can kind of do whatever we want.
We had the discussion last night. Just we're free to the world, so why are we kind of limiting ourselves, like being kind of reserved and not just exploring as much as we can? I mean, we explore a lot, but definitely do whatever we want. So I just looked up roller coaster parks, and I found a couple with like 10 or 12 roller coasters. We love going on roller coasters. And we went to Magic Mountain in California last year, and it was awesome. We were thinking, why not just go?
It's on the way to where we need to be. It's on the way down anyway, so we might as well go and ride some roller coasters. Well, ideally, oh, that's silly. Well, we're doing it in a different country.
Yeah, we are doing it in a different country, and it's roller coasters we wouldn't be able to ride other than, if we were over here, and we're already over here.
That takes me to the point of like,
go?
Having a relaxing day. You're still having a relaxing day in another country. We still go to the local restaurant, and it's still foreign accents and different foods, and that we're learning a lot about ourselves and each other, I think, too, which has been fun. It's been fun, and it's been
really good.
A lot of soul searching. What do I want to do?
Yeah, but it has been.
Be?
No, it really has been, and we've only just started this journey, and we plan on going a lot more. I mean, we have a cruise that we have lined up, so we're working towards the cruise that gets us to the Mediterranean, to Italy. And then from there, we want to be in Italy for a little bit, and then head to Greece and Crete, the island of Crete especially. And
it's our goal.
Crete is our goal, kind of our end goal, and then we want to see what happens there. And then other than that, we're really taking it long, because we were in Ireland for a month. We're going to be here for like 2 months, almost 3 months, using our whole 90-day visa here.
Yes.
Yeah, like we have to leave like as soon as we can. Literally almost spent on the 90 days here. And then we have to go, luckily the cruise is perfect timing to get out of here. And then,
I think
we'll
that's
be
why
in
we
Europe.
did it when we were planning. That was kind of our idea. It's worked out pretty perfectly, to be honest.
It really has. Everything's been working out great. We spent a lot more money in the beginning than we expected to.
It's calmed down.
It's calmed down a lot. And really a lot of it was like the flight and some hotel expenses that we didn't expect, because we had to run away from our woofing host.
Yes.
And it was like I just booked the first thing I could just come across really quickly, and it was a little expensive, but it's fine. And the credit card we've used helps, because we have a ton of points stacked up, so we've been using those. Like the next stay in Aberdeen is completely free. Like 3 nights I just spent all the points.
Capital One is the credit. He's using the Venture X, and it's really paid off. It has. There can be hotels and hostels things that are cheaper than the ones that Capital One might have.
Yeah.
But the point system has really been worth it. And then I have my Capital One card, and we're gonna get a third one to try to play the game a little bit more.
And do the whole travel hacking, because she's gonna open one, and with my referral code, and then I get like 25,000 points, which is $250.
And so that's a couple nights we can have for free, or we can save it and pay our bill off. Just we're learning as we're going. That's been an interesting thing too. We really have been. You can watch a million videos and you can kind of see how other people did it, but you don't. Each trip is like personal and different. And you're only gonna just learn the more you just kind of live, as well as research a little bit. We're both kind of on the computers at hotels and figuring things out. So it's been good. Well, we have a 2-hour trip to Glasgow and then a 2-hour trip to Aberdeen, right? And then we're there for the night, and we'll be there for a couple nights, 3 days. Follow along. We're killing. Comment if you have any questions. Comment if there's anything you want to know more about. And definitely send us any questions, and we'll answer any questions that you guys send us, and we might do a whole Q&A. Exactly. So stay tuned.